So this is a wee video to talk about the link between the shipping department and finance. So not covering over-the-counter orders, but general dispatches. So of course, the first thing we need to know is shipped, not invoiced. So I don't really know how often this is going to be looked at, but we can create a dynamic report that would say, look back 3 months to today, and then we can schedule this to run every 2 hours, or end of day Friday, end of day Monday. Finance and dispatch team need to specify how often they want to see that report. But if I was to run this today, just schedule it now, so it's only a one-time thing, this will tell me that because I just did it in the last video, that we've sent 1045 to this customer. So in other words, we need to do the accounts receivable invoice processing. So that's what this video is about, is collating this dispatch that is gone and providing an invoice to the customer. So we can go to AR invoice entry. So first of all, these are done in groups. So for example, you can do all your groups, or I personally call it batching more than groups, but anyway. So the group needs a name. So I'm going to go 202. Well, I'm going to go 250211. If I could just type 250211 and my initials, because this is my batch. I'm going to hit save and add it as a new group. And then I'm going to go get shipments. So I'm going to do a manual selection, and I'm going to pick this one. It's the only one that's there anyway. And I'm going to hit OK. So this is now automatically created invoice number 10050. It's strange that the two numbers look the same, but that's not really right. This is for an order number from here. So in other words, the invoice ties to that number, and we can print the invoice, and again, eventually these invoices will be done with advanced print routing, where these will go directly to the customer automatically. We've very little to do, but we may want to, certainly for a period of time, do these manually to check them out, because there is going to be a change over time. So this has now printed me an invoice for this assembly, quantity 10, because that's all that was on there. Even though you probably noticed we had 80 in stock, this was only for 10 off. At that price, we had given them a percentage discount, and that's the invoice ready to go to that particular customer. So that needs obviously communicated to that customer, but the last section of this is we can't leave this posting open. So you click on the gears to group post, and then weirdly enough it asks you to do it a second time. So whenever if all the GL codes are in place, this group will post and also disappear. So you'll see there the group has gone, but if you wanted to double check, you could search for it and you'll see I have no groups. So that means that this particular invoice is posted, and it's now awaiting the next stage in the finance side of things. So hopefully that helps.